Hello, Aries. This is your January 2021. So, Aries, the first message that comes up for you for the month of January is going to talk about a victory. A victory is on the way. It also, she's telling me that there is something that you know or they know. Okay, so this is for those of you who've either been dealing with someone, a relationship, a friendship, a family member, a neighbor, whatever the situation is that has been on your mind the most. They know. Somebody knows that they messed up. Somebody knows that they may have mistreated you or treated you in the wrong kind of way. Somebody knows that they disappointed you. They let you down. Somebody knew that they were building you up and encouraging you or enticing you to only step back, step away, fall out, ghost you. Don't worry about the directions that somebody's taken because they are going to return. They're going to come back this way. You won't be looking out any further where they're going or where they've been. You're going to focus on the here and now, today, what's going on. But they definitely know that they've messed up. For some of you, there is somebody you may be dealing with that is younger than you. You may be dating somebody that's a little uncomfortable because you're not used to dating somebody that's younger than you. For some of you, it could be the opposite. You are the younger person for them, somebody that they're not used to. The next message that comes up for you guys talks about somebody who's wanting to stay very close to you, almost like they're glued to your side. Somebody that doesn't want you out of their sight at all. Somebody who wants to get so-called a closer look. They want to see you a little bit better. For some of you, this person feels that being with you is a huge win for them. Or maybe you feel like they are a huge win for you. I also feel like there is an engagement coming for some of you. There's an offer, an opportunity coming in 2021 for Aries to get engaged, to finally make things work. It's going to be easier because you'll be under one roof, settling under one roof, not having to go back and forth in a situation. For some of you, don't panic on the fact that something didn't work out because it wasn't supposed to. Even though it may have felt like it was, it may have felt like it was right, it may have felt like all the pieces were fitting together. You may have believed because you invested so much time that the hope was there, that this wasn't going to be a disappointment this time, that you finally found the one, and it came so close. You were so close. But then the distance began. And when the distance began, it made you feel as if something kind of got shut down. It made you feel like there was no more open communication. It made you feel like something was hidden, perhaps. For some of you, you wasn't expecting this person to walk away. You wasn't expecting that. You thought for sure that they'd stay, that they would take your hand and offer their hand in marriage. You were confident and definitely secure in your relationship, your situation, believing that this person was meant and created just for you. For some of you, you better believe that this person is having trouble getting you off their mind. You can also believe that this person has worked day and night, or they work a lot of hours. But majority of their time, even when at work, majority of their time is focused on their thoughts of you. For a lot of you, Aries, you have definitely left an impression on someone. They can't get you out of their mind in a lot of areas. For some of you, either you can't walk away, or you don't know how to walk away, or you've been in this for so long that walking away just doesn't seem like one of the options for you. For some of you, your biggest challenge for 2021 is going to be learning to love yourself again. For some of you, I do believe that there is an understanding here that a lot of you thought that by isolating yourself, by staying home, doing nothing, not getting involved with anybody, not dating anymore, not doing anything, would help to bring back this person faster. A lot of you contemplated for quite some time. You contemplated wanting to know what to do next. What would be the best answer? Which angle could I deal with this? For some of you, you may have thought about sending someone flowers. For some of you, you may have received flowers. For some of you, the Knight of Pentacles seems to come up very strong. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's that you were very efficient. It's speaking that you always did things efficiently. You always followed through. You kept your promises. You did what was expected of you as a partner. For some of you who are single, you did what was exactly expected of you in your job, with your family, supporting others, raising your children, whatever the case may be. But for a lot of you, having to deal with this Knight of Pentacles, you got stuck in a routine. Because the Knight of Pentacles is all about a routine, following the same routine. For some of you, even though you are separated or distant or broken up from this partner, you're still trying to follow a routine. For some of you, this routine that was oriented between the two of you has made it very hard for you to move forward. It's made it hard for you to reach your coping skills, to learn how to deal with certain situations. Be careful. For some of you, this is going to take a lot of energy from you until you learn how to redevelop something with your skills, with your personal energy. I also see the Knight of Cups here. When I see the Knight of Cups, this card definitely talks about romantic and charming. So you definitely found this person, or they found you, to be very romantic, very charming. They still do. Somebody is still thinking about you and still holding that cup of love for you, or you're still holding that cup of love for them. That feeling that you have for them has not gone away, and that feeling that they have for you has not gone away. For some of you, it's feeling quite empty inside, and I get it. Because when I see the Five of Cups come up, that speaks to me quickly to tell me that you feel the loss. There's regrets here. There's definitely bereavement, a sadness. Some of you may have lost a loved one, maybe recently, maybe even in the past 2 years. Some of you are regretting choices and decisions that you made, or your partner, Aries, your partner, is unsure what to do because they know they messed up. They don't know why they chose the things that they did. They don't know why they were thinking so shallow. Some of your partners feel like they can't change it now, or they're too embarrassed now to walk back towards you. Some of them feel that they said such hurtful things that they can't take them back. Or maybe this is you feeling very sad because of the things they said to you, because of the things they did. Your next card comes up, Aries, is the Eight of Pentacles for the month of January. And the Eight of Pentacles, here you go. The Eight of Pentacles is, well, the 8 talks about changes, right? 8 always talks about changes. But it also talks about engagement, engaging with somebody, putting the work in, spending the time, paying attention to detail. For some of you, it's about education, deciding to go back to school, learning more about the situation, learning more about a study that you're involved in, learning more about the type of work you want to do, learning more about who you are. So even though there's been disappointment, separation, distance, you are going to work on finding out who you are. The next card comes up is the Nine of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles, well. 9 definitely talks about fruition. So, we can bring something into fruition through our manifestation, our thoughts. But 9 of Pentacles talks about being very grateful. So when you're wanting something to come in, you must first thank the universe. Remember to be grateful for what you do have. Be grateful for even for the experience that you went through with this person, good or bad. Because either way, it was a lesson. Either way, you got to learn how to love somebody. You got to feel feelings for somebody that you never thought you could feel before. You experienced things, new things that were never experienced through you with anybody else. This person touched you in quite a different way. And when I look at the Nine of Pentacles, it's talking about luxury as well. So maybe you've become used to or accustomed to being in a very luxurious type of environment, or treated with a lot of luxury, or treated with a lot of compassion. Somebody definitely putting you ahead of the rest. At the time that you were dating this person, I do feel like either you made them feel like the king or queen that they were, or they, in fact, made you feel like the king or queen that you are. The next card that comes up for you guys is the Hermit card. And with the Hermit card, I don't want you to feel as if something's just not working out. I don't want you to sneak around trying to find out about this person or snoop on their pages. Don't go on their Facebook or their Instagrams or whatever. Some of you may even be dealing with somebody who doesn't want you to know everything. For some of you, it's finding the light at the end of the tunnel, and that is coming. The light is going to shine very soon. For some of you, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack, feeling like you're never going to get this back on track. You're never going to be able to find this person again or find anyone who's like them. And then you get the Justice card. And the Justice card definitely can symbolize an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, mostly Libra. But Aries, it can also speak about knowing to do not just what's right for you, but what's best for you. You have spent so much time and energy, Aries, on making everybody else around you happy, or satisfying everyone else's needs, answering to their demands or requests, but you've neglected yourself in the situation. Aries, I don't have to tell you how much you've neglected yourself. For a lot of you, you also could have went through some type of conflict. You could have definitely felt a lot of insecurity where the Five of Wands is concerned. You could have felt insecure about a situation, the relationship, even about yourself. For some of you who dealt with somebody who was cheating, they didn't cheat because they wanted sex with somebody else. They cheated because they felt bad about themselves. Their self-esteem was bad. They were broken inside themselves. And the only way they felt better is to get attention from a whole lot of people. They knew that they had one good person for them, meaning you. But it wasn't enough to just hear one person say how great they were. They needed a whole bunch of people to keep telling them over and over and over, oh, you're so great, oh, you're so wonderful, oh, you're good in bed, oh, you're this, oh, you're that. They just kept trying to tell you over and over. For some of you, you may be struggling and dealing with poverty right now. A lack of income. Missing paychecks, not as much hours, not as much overtime, not as much money coming in to survive on. A lot of you may also be dealing with a lot of worry. Your mind is running all day, all night. Even when you're sleeping, you got your subconscious mind working like crazy. You can't even get into a full REM stage of sleep because you're waking up off and on. You're tossing and turning. You're walking around the house at night. You're nibbling on some food that you shouldn't be eating in the middle of the night. For some of you, it's the Seven of Wands. When I talk about the 7, which is faith. It's keeping your faith, having faith. Number 7 always talks about faith. The 7 of Wands, it's about completion, perseverance, not giving up. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing for what it is that you want. Don't quit. The light is on the way. Your last card that comes up for you guys is the 10 of Cups, Aries. The 10 of Cups, 10 talking about completion, yes. Meaning you've completed the lesson you needed to learn. That's done with. That pain, that hardship, that worry, that fear, it's over. When we talk about the 10 of Cups, it talks about having comfort finally. It talks about happiness, getting into alignment, finally getting back on track, getting things into the proper perspective, seeing things for what they really are, not what you wanted to believe they were, not what you wanted to fantasize that they were, but looking at shit straight up for what it truly was and deciding to either let it go or deciding how to fix it. But this 10 card, this talks about completing something, finishing something, now being able to move forward. So I will tell you, Aries, for the month of January, where you thought something was over, it's just beginning. Take the lessons that you learned and use them, apply them to the situation that you're going to go through now with them. You're going to be encouraged to fight harder, but fight in a different way. Maybe not a verbal fighting, but meaning fight, stand up for what you believe in, guard it, protect it, but at the same time, trust in it. Whatever they were doing, this 10 of Cups can also mean whatever they were doing is finished. If they were cheating, if they were lying, if they were manipulating, all that's going to be done. Aries, the rest of January is looking pretty good. You got to stay hopeful in this situation. You're going to have to be disciplined. Don't give in to them trying to manipulate you to think that, make you jealous, make you feel less than, make you feel like you're not enough. Discipline yourself to know you're a good person. You deserve your happiness. And when they see you believing that you're worth it and you're good, they're going to realize that's how they need to treat you. But if you treat yourself like, oh, I'm not enough. Oh, I see why you're looking at that person. Oh, I see why you don't want to be with me. Oh, I see why you cheated on me. Bullshit. You show them you're the best thing they ever had. And when you start believing that and acting that way and feeling that way, they're going to feel that way and treat you that way. They're going to be like, oh, damn, I need to step up. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Get ready, because all the good things are on the way.